My name is Paul Dehart. I chose living with psoriasis as a subject for my presentation, as I am one of the 3% who have this condition. I will go over both facts and myths about this condition while giving you my perspective on it. There are 5 types of psoriasis: plaque, guttate, inverse, pustular, and erythrodermic. We will just be focusing on plaque psoriasis, as this is the type that I have. Due to the misunderstanding of this condition, many of us suffering from plaque psoriasis are often ashamed to show their skin, due to many factors, such as rude comments, awkward staring, and the somewhat awkward questions that were asked. I've seen others with this condition wear long sleeves and pants throughout the year, even in the hot summer, just to hide their skin. I often hear others make comments and ask me somewhat rude questions about the appearance of my skin. I, on the other hand, am not ashamed of my skin, nor my condition, as I understand that I have no control over it. So what is plaque psoriasis? It is caused by an overactive immune system. This triggers skin inflammation. It also causes the skin cells in the affected areas to produce much faster than normal. New skin cells are pushed to the skin surface every 3 to 4 days, as opposed to the normal 28 to 30 days. The appearance of the plaque is caused by dead skin cells piling up on each other. This can become red, itchy, and even painful. This is not the only organ that is affected by psoriasis, and we will go into further detail a little further in this presentation. There are different classifications of severity depending on the percentage of the body affected, ranging from mild, moderate, to severe. Mine is classified as severe. I have it on my scalp, my torso, my legs, and even my feet. The worst place I have ever gotten it actually was on my palms. That was the most painful, as it would constantly itch and crack, leaving large, deep wounds on both of my hands. I would often use this brick on the front of my house to rub them to remedy the itching. Luckily, I've only had this occur once in my entire life. So when did my symptoms start? My symptoms started when I was in my early 20s, actually right around the time I became of legal drinking age. However, symptoms can start at any age, and there are many things that can worsen these symptoms. Alcohol, stress, and any type of repeated irritation of the skin, to name a few. This is often why those who have psoriasis often have it on places such as the knees and the elbows from clothing, constantly rubbing on these areas. So no alcohol for me. Weather can play a factor as well. Winter is typically the worst time of year for me due to the cold, dry air. Psoriasis can lead to other conditions as well. These include depression, hypertension, metabolic syndrome, and even liver disease, to name a few. So how do we treat psoriasis? Well, there are many options available, some not as good as others, and some carry significant risks. Topical cream, we'll start with this. This usually contains a steroid to help combat inflammation of the skin. There are also soaps designed specifically for psoriasis that are less harsh than your typical soap. Injections, ranging from weekly to every few months, these often carry other risks and unwanted side effects that can include lowering the immune system and also can lead to certain types of forms of cancer. Oral medications, these vary to some degree, from very mild side effects to very severe, just like the injections. Some of these medications can also lower the immune system as well as cause cancer. I am currently taking a new medication known as Otezla. Otezla does not have the dangerous side effects, which is why I chose it. However, it does come at a cost. It is very expensive. There is also light treatment that is available. These light treatments use a very specific type of UV spectrum that is effective without the same risks of sun exposure. I prefer the real thing, as it can be a pain driving to the treatment centers multiple times a week. Diet also plays an important role in treatment as well. There are certain types of foods and drinks that should be avoided. This includes alcohol, as previously stated. Daily habits that help maintain both a healthy lifestyle and limit additional inflammation. Something as simple as taking a hot shower or a hot bath can really agitate areas affected by psoriasis and can even damage the skin further. Now on to the myths about psoriasis. Let's clarify these. It is not contagious. It can lead to mental health issues, including depression. It can affect many other areas of the body as well. Although poor hygiene can affect those with psoriasis, it does not cause it. Psoriasis is often mistaken for a lot of other ailments. I have been asked on many occasions, and even had rude comments made towards me by those who think my psoriasis is actually ringworm. Sometimes it may appear in a circular form, causing this confusion. Yes, I have even been asked if I've been bitten by bed bugs. I'm not sure where this came from entirely, but it honestly has happened. I have also been told that I don't bathe enough. And trust me, I probably bathe more than the average person due to having psoriasis. It can be painful getting anything on these areas that are affected, including sweat, so I bathe usually up to 3 times a day, depending on the time of year and what activities I'm doing. With a full understanding of my condition, it is very important to maintain a positive outlook for many reasons. Stress can lead to more outbreaks. Depression is not a very fun way to live either. I believe that the more people who fully understand this condition, the easier it is for individuals like myself to fit in without being ashamed of the way we look. Also, I believe the way that I am perceived by others helps them understand my condition. If I am comfortable with it, it makes it easier for others to feel comfortable around me as well. Thank you for taking the time to learn about psoriasis. I hope this will help both those with it and those who see others with it understand the condition better. The following slide contains all the resources that I use to gather this information, and then also, obviously, I use my own personal perspective as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and have a great day.